I want us all to be here alive, listening, talking, communicating with each other. It's a good place for a real experience together. And I think everybody that came had that feeling that we were really in it together. I sense a lack in the banjo community of a place to meet. And that's another goal of this camp, is a place where we can meet. It's an immersion that we've created here, where you're just in it. And you can actually learn to play the banjo. Part of the learning happens without the instrument in your hands. And I also really wanted the community of the banjo players to have another home. At the beginning, everybody was wrestling with fear of the unknown, including me, the other teachers, the students, and we were all looking at each other and like, okay, here we all are, now what? And it was amazing how quickly we all sort of transitioned into being friends and sort of figuring out that we were safe together and it was going to be a good scene. Then splitting off into the classes, finding how eagerly people soaked up the ideas, that the level was actually a little higher than I could tell from the videos, which was exciting. When I'm teaching somebody, I'm trying to think of the simplest possible way to convey the idea. And it's a creative opportunity for me, just like an improvisation or a conversation, where it's like, I don't know how to do this. Okay, well, just do it, and then I'll do it. And then if I have to stop and re-say it again, I'll re-say it again. But a lot of times that first thing is like an improv. You can't beat your first improv. It comes out, and for some reason, your unconscious has provided all the right answers. There's something very different being in person with somebody, sitting and watching somebody do it and breathing the same air they're breathing as something is done right in front of you. I came to the camp suggesting that everybody think about short-term takeaways and long-term takeaways. Then that idea is just simply that there's things I can show you that you can walk out of the room and start playing with, and there's things you're going to have to go work on for a while before you can get anything out of them. And I think all the teachers are coming away with that kind of stuff too. The short-term takeaway is this sort of warm feeling about everything, you know. The long-term takeaway may be, you know, being a little more inspired about this thing we've all been doing so long and feeling a fresh energy that can sort of propel us on a month from now, 2 months from now, and maybe even all the way to the next camp. You know, if we are staying in touch and thinking about, knowing that it's going to happen again, which we're all pretty sure it is, that there's some place that this can happen, which means all the practicing we're doing and all the work has a place that will get achieved. Because I always tell people I always do better on my practice if I have a gig, or if I know there's a place I'm going to get to use it. If it's something that's abstract, it's a technique I'm just doing, and I don't have any place to use it, it's less likely to get used. So I'm always looking for application. Where can I apply it?
He's just fearless and awesome and great, and we're so proud of him. This is Cutter Singleton, everybody, the youngest camper at camp this year.
asking the students, what's the most important thing in the world? And the answer is the banjo, for these 4 or 5 days, that's it. So it's great to have a setting like this that's so classy and so beautiful and so warm and so safe feeling. It really couldn't have been better.